Hi, I'm Suzanne Williams with Essential Oils, Health Matters, and Living the Wholesome Life. And today, usually Monday through Friday, we are talking about Dr. Susan Lawton's book, Positive Peaceful Growth Calendar, and going through positive affirmations, music therapy, aromatherapy that she has in her book. But it's been BOGO week, and so we have taken a vacation, and because today is the World Shine Your Light on Human Trafficking Day, I decided to hop on following that same pattern that Dr. Susan Lawton has been so helpful to the site with the essential oils and positive affirmations and music therapy. Anyway, I decided to hop on and talk about doTERRA's Hope Oil. I don't know if you can see that very well. Sometimes in videos people go like that. Does that help? Anyway, but it is a beautiful blend, and I'll tell you what's in the blend in just a minute, but it's basically $20, and well, it is exactly $20, and all of that, every penny of that $20 goes to doTERRA's Healing Hands Foundation, which then goes to help so many organizations, especially helping organizations like OUR, Operation Underground Railroad, and Rafa House, and Three Strands, to help rescue people from human trafficking. So Operation Underground Railroad, that's the part that rescues people from human trafficking. The Three Strands is the part that educates our children and adults on the dangers and the issue of human trafficking, and how easy it is to get trapped in that or seduced to that. And then the Rafa House is actually a beautiful place where people can come to heal who have been rescued from human trafficking. And the Healing Hands Foundation does so much more around the world. Check it out. Healing Hands Foundation, you can look at their YouTube channel. I'm probably sure they have an Instagram one. I'm not on Instagram. I'm just on Facebook. I meant their Facebook. They probably have a YouTube channel, but also they have a Facebook page. So check them out. Okay, so I wanted to tell you a little bit about this Hope Oil. So here we go. doTERRA's Hope Oil is a distinctive essential oil blend combining the fresh scent of bergamot with ylang-ylang and frankincense, then sweetened lightly with the warming aroma of vanilla bean absolute. doTERRA's Hope Oil can be applied to wrists, neck, pulse points to experience a refreshing scent throughout the day. Its inviting scent is only one of the things that makes doTERRA Hope Touch truly unique. With each application of Hope Touch, breathe in its uplifting scent while knowing that your purchase is part of a bigger cause to help rescue precious children throughout the world. With each purchase of doTERRA's Hope Touch, the full purchase price, $20, is donated to doTERRA's Healing Hands Foundation, which supports efforts fighting against human trafficking around the world. So, as you noticed, they talked about bergamot, ylang-ylang, frankincense, and vanilla bean absolute. And we're going to hit on the emotional and the physical benefits of each. We're going to kind of hop from emotional to physical and then end with emotional benefits. So, bergamot essential oil. Bergamot is the oil of self-acceptance. And let me read to you some of the positive things that positive gifts that bergamot brings to this blend. If you're despairing, if you have low self-esteem, if you have self-judgment, If you feel unlovable or you feel hopeless, bergamot is that beautiful oil of self-acceptance that can help help our emotions that are kind of going down that path, those paths, to choose a different path. The positive properties that bergamot brings in is feeling a greater sense of self-acceptance, feeling optimistic, feeling confident is frankincense. Well, you know what? I'm actually going to read to you the next one of ylang ylang first. So ylang ylang is the oil of the inner child, and the negative emotions that it helps us kind of dissipate or helps us to decrease is feeling joyless, feeling stressed, feeling over analyzing or sad, disconnected, especially from who we used to be as a child. And the positive properties that ylang ylang can bring in is feeling playful and free, feeling emotionally connected to our own emotions, and emotionally connected to other people in our family, in our work environment, just in our area. Feeling healed, feeling joyful, and feeling innocent. Beautiful oil to help us remember we are children of God, and we have an innate goodness in us that no one can take away, and nothing can take away. So loving a ylang ylang oil in that. Okay, let's hop to the benefits of frankincense and what frankincense brings to this blend. So frankincense is the oil of truth, and it's also called the king of oils. We know that frankincense was one of those oils that was given to the Christ child. One of the gifts that was given to the Christ child. The three gifts that were given to the Christ child was gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And so frankincense, a very protective oil. Some people think of frankincense as like the fatherly oil, very protective, and some people think of myrrh as a very nurturing oil. So they tend to connect frankincense with masculinity. Well, not with fathering. I'll say the protective fathering role, and myrrh with the nurturing mothering role. Anyway, so here are some of the gifts of frankincense essential oil. If you're feeling abandoned, if you're feeling spiritually disconnected, distant from Father or from God, unprotected, spiritual darkness, or just misaligned, like something is out of whack, something isn't right, and you want to get back so you feel that things are good and right. So the positive properties that frankincense can help bring in is feeling enlightened, feeling loved, protected, feeling calm, and being better able to hear your inner voice, better able to hear the voice of God, feeling spiritually open, and feeling connected to and appreciative to male figures, father figures in our lives. Okay, so those are some of the emotional benefits that each of these oils bring to this blend. You know how, like, you're awesome yourself, but when you get together with your friends, oh my gracious, just your awesomeness level goes up exponentially because of the way you interact. You're bigger when you're together, and so are these. They interplay with each other so well. Now I wanted to talk about some of the physical benefits, because we've named some powerhouse oils in this blend. You have frankincense, the king of oils. When in doubt, choose frankincense. You have bergamot, a very, very uplifting oil, the oil of self-esteem. You have a ylang ylang, well, we're going to find out some of the beautiful physical benefits of each of these oils. The first one is that this blend is good for immune support. Bergamot is chock full of antioxidants, and frankincense is so supportive to our immune system. It's also great for respiratory support. Just rub that onto your chest and help. It can help with easier breathing, and that's because of the frankincense in this blend. It's also very good. Now we're going to be hitting a whole list of benefits, so grab your pen or go clean your kitchen. I love cleaning when I'm listening to talk, so I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what I would be. Bergamot essential oil, which is so good to help balance the blood pressure. This oil blend, this frankincense, ylang ylang bergamot oil blend, is so supportive to our skin. So it can help boost your skin back to radiant health. The frankincense in it is very supportive to aging skin, helping to kind of minimize and iron out some of those fine lines or wrinkles. The ylang ylang in it can help balance the oil on our skin, and the bergamot in it and the frankincense is both of them. Well, bergamot is very clarifying to our complexions, so it's going to help make our complexions more clear. And then both the bergamot and the frankincense is going to help calm down the appearance of spots or blemishes. And so this oil would be great to put on your skin. It's also very good for cognitive function and memory, and that's because of the frankincense in it. It can just put it on your head area. Now, you're never going to put oils in your eyes, in your ears, or up your nose. That's just a disclaimer. This Hope oil comes in a roller bottle, so basically you just put it on wherever it is that you want to be smelling it. Oh my gracious, this smells so good. So good, so good. I really wish, I know I say this all the time, but I really wish phones had that ability to just put the smells out, because this smells amazing. Okay, so we just mentioned how it's good for cognitive support and memory function. It's also good for pain and inflammation, and that's because of the frankincense in here. So I don't know that I would compare it. If I had really hurting hands, I don't know that I would compare it to doTERRA's Deep Blue, which is like blockbuster oil after oil after oil, 7 different oils, especially for pain and inflammation, right? But if I didn't have it around me and I had my Deep Blue in my hands or my back or my head or something like that was hurting, I would definitely reach for my Hope oil. So it's great for cuts and scrapes. The bergamot in it, antioxidants, and the frankincense in it is going to, both of those are going to kind of help clean and help, just help prompt your body into good healing. You can use it as a deodorant because it has a bergamot. You're out somewhere, you need a little fresh up. Take your Hope oil, just use it as a deodorant. It will work great. It's going to smell amazing. I can almost guarantee people are going to say, what are you wearing? Because it's so cool. It's good for sleep support. So bergamot in it is high in linalool, and some of you might not know what linalool is, but I can guarantee you know another product that has linalool in it, and that's lavender. Lavender is also another essential oil that's super high in linalool content, and so is bergamot. And everyone knows that lavender is so calming, so relaxing, and so good for sleep. So, but that's not the only. All 3 of these oils are very good for calming and to help us getting a better sleep. So the bergamot, the frankincense, ylang ylang, all great oils to use to just relax into a good night's rest. It's great for digestive support. So, talking about Chinese medicine, traditional Chinese medicine, and bergamot peels, they have used bergamot peels for digestive support. Frankincense and ylang ylang are also beautiful to help support proper digestion. So, it can also help bring down a fever, and it's the bergamot in it that has this ability. Usually when I'm trying to bring down a fever of myself, of one of the children, I will reach for my peppermint oil. It's a very cooling oil. I put that down the spine, on their head, on their feet, then put the socks on. But if I didn't have my peppermint around and someone of my children had a fever and I had the hope, I now know that it's good to help calm down those fevers because of the beautiful bergamot oil in it. It is great for hormone balance. Now, if you're using for this, I would definitely put it on like your pulse points, right? And it's great for hormone balance because of 2 oils in it, because of the ylang ylang and because of the frankincense. It can help boost a low libido, and that's because of the ylang ylang in it. And it can help with fertility support with the ylang ylang and with the frankincense. Both of those are beautiful oils to help use for good fertility support. And then my 2 things, I guess, my last way to use it would be a beautiful oil for birth and to use in labor rooms or with laboring moms. And why is that? Because it's a uplifting oil because of the bergamot, and it's a relaxing oil because of the ylang ylang, and it's a grounding and a centering oil because of the frankincense in it. So you have uplifting, relaxing, and grounding. All of those are beautiful oils to for when women are birthing. Having gone through that 9 times, I know every woman is different in what they want in their birth rooms, but I would definitely have this in my bag, just that it might help, right? Okay, and then my last thing that I want to say about the physical benefits of bergamot, of this hope oil, this beautiful, beautiful hope blend, is that it has frankincense in it. This frankincense, it's usually an expensive oil. Anyway, and people say, when in doubt, choose frankincense because it's good for so many different things. Well, hope has frankincense in it. So you can say, when in doubt, choose frankincense, or you could say, when in doubt, choose hope because it has frankincense in it. It's definitely a lot less expensive way to get frankincense. Now, it's not going to be your pure frankincense, and it's pure frankincense from doTERRA is absolutely worth buying, because I love using frankincense internally, and you're not going to be able to use this internally because it has that vanilla absolute in it. You never drink an absolute, but you can ingest doTERRA's frankincense oil, and I do it all the time, and I try to do it every day. Anyways, those are some of the beautiful gifts of hope oil. Now, if you're like me, maybe you already have hope oil, and you're like, oh, you're loving this as a perfume. It smells so good. As I was breaking it out, and my husband was going upstairs, Derek says, that has to be one of my favorite oils, and it's because it smells so incredibly uplifting. That bergamot and that vanilla and the whole thing just works together so good synergistically. Okay, so now I wanted to read to you, and I don't often just read to you like straight. I'm usually like looking things up and chatting with you and telling you things, but I do want to just read a little bit straight to you from this book that's called Essential Emotions. Beautiful book. Oh my gracious. I love, love, love this book. It tells about the emotion benefits of all of the essential oils. Well, probably not all in the entire world because there's so many, but definitely most of them, the ones that doTERRA offers. And so I'm just going to read to you about hope oil. Hope was blended to bring light into the darkest of places. When individuals have fallen into despair and feel there is no reason to carry on living, hope reaches out with its reassuring message that there is always reason to hope, to hold on to hope. It encourages the belief that a brighter day will come and helps rally internal resources needed to keep going. Keep going. Hold on. Okay. Hope combines the healing properties of bergamot, ylang-ylang, and frankincense to address feelings of being unloved, unworthy, abandoned, and filled with shame. It helps overcome emotions associated with lost innocence, stolen childhoods, and unthinkable trauma. Hope reveals the truth. Now I think that's the frankincense part of hope. That people are not their story, their pain, or even their experiences. All individuals are filled with a light that can never be taken, destroyed, or diminished. This blend reassures that broken things can mend, hearts can heal, and lives can be restored. Through the darkness, its message calls out to hold on, gather strength, and have courage to believe that life matters and there is still a reason to hope. So, the negative emotions that hope as a blend addresses: feeling despairing, hopeless, unloved, traumatized, and shameful. And the positive properties that hope helps with is feeling hopeful, courageous, self-acceptance, believing, feeling healed, and feeling like we can be reborn, and then finally coming to a feeling that we have been reborn. Part of me wants to cry about how powerful this oil is. I definitely want to cry when I think that of how much funds from our purchase price goes to help those who can't help themselves, or who haven't been able to help themselves yet, that goes to help children and others in human trafficking, that goes to do so many good things around the world. Now, again, I am hopping on teaching about hope today, teaching about the Hope Blend today, because it is the National Day to rise up and shine the light on human trafficking, rising up as a people, as a nation, as a world, saying this is not okay with us. This needs to stop. And we will keep shining the light. We will keep shining the light on this issue until it does stop. Until every child is free. So, my song for today is a song from a musical called My Turn on Earth. And it's a beautiful song, a hopeful song, an empowering song that says, I am the one who writes my own story. I decide the person I'll be. And my affirmation, well, first of all, I don't believe that we can control our whole story. None of us have all the power to control everything that happens to us. But we have the beautiful ability to rise above anything that life brings our way, to learn from it, to rise above it, and to use our knowledge and influence to help others. We have that ability. And so my affirmation for today is, I am bigger than my story. I have the power to change my story and to impact the world. You have the power to change your story, whatever it has been up to this point, and you have the power to impact the world. I am here to bear my testimony on that. Okay, so whatever you're doing today, whether you're flying balloons, yellow and blue balloons with signs in your yard saying, rise up, support children, Operation Underground Railroad, whatever you're doing, stop sex trafficking, I'm an abolitionist, whatever you're doing to raise awareness on this topic, please do. More power to you. Whether you're buying doTERRA's Hope Oil and giving some of your money to organizations like Operation Underground through that, good for you. More power to you. If you're just chatting with your family, and why did I say just? If you are bringing up that sensitive but yet important topic with your family, good for you. More power to you. If you're donating, if you're rallying, if you're marching, good for you. More power to you. Let's let our voices be heard today. Let's sound the shout round the world that we care. I don't know what else to say on this topic, except that I know that between you and me, together, we can make a difference and we can make an impact in the world. Okay, well, this is Suzanne Williams with Essential Oils, Health Matters, and Living the Wholesome Life, reminded us all that we have an amazing ability with God to make every day a great day. Bye-bye.